I don't know. I've been struggling a bit lately, and been struggling with the old double chin. Just struggling with it. On a serious note though, I've come far. I hope you've come far. Whatever it is you're doing, whether it's diet, sport related, mechanical skills, whatever you set your eyes on and that's your passion, alright? I've been struggling though lately. Like, I don't mean people to feel sorry for me, but what I'm saying is, whether you're a marathon runner, whether you're an artist, you know, like with you paint pictures or whatever, where you do gymnastics, whether you dance of some kind, whatever you're into, alright, there's going to be many ups and downs, like lows, highs, lows, whatever, that you're going to struggle, and you're going to be coming at a point where you're wondering which way you want to go. Things can present themselves to you, like doors that need to be open, roads that need to be, or roads that appear, and you take your choice which one you want to go down. But sometimes it's not even that. You don't even, like, not necessarily don't want to go down roads and open doors up, but they're not even there to give you some sort of direction, like where you want to go. Like, I keep wanting to learn more about raw foods, alright? And then I like pound loads of rice back, and to me personally, sometimes I feel guilty for that. Man's got to eat, you know, so I'll eat some rice, I'll eat some vegetables. If I eat vegetables on their own, sometimes that's alright, but I won't feel as satiated without something with them, like potatoes or rice, alright? You know, you're going down a rabbit hole, and how deep is that rabbit hole, okay? I find it good, though. It's a challenge, don't get me wrong, alright? I'm enjoying this, alright? Enjoying this. I just walked uptown, had a Costa coffee. We had some of this, the vegan Christmas cake they do each year, which is pretty good. Alright. Nipped in the local convenience shop and got a big pack Pringles and some vegetable soup. That's how I roll sometimes, right? What? What the f? Right. Was going to go to the local Lidl's, but they were going to be closed in sort of time I got over there, so that wasn't really worth it. But yesterday we had some wraps with some, you know, some greens and stuff in it, some hummus. It's not really all bad, is it? All right. I've messed up many times, like since I started this. I remember, like, the first time I kind of gave up the meat thing. The cheeseburgers were hard for me to give up, all right? Cheeseburgers, because I didn't like cheeseburgers. And you can still have cheeseburgers now. It depends, you know, how you want to go about that, all right? But, yeah, I just kind of rolled with that. And I remember going up to town to, like, the local, like, kebab shop and had, like, what you could call poor man's cheeseburgers. You know, greasy, dirty burger. I remember all that summer. I think that, let's say it's 2012, 2011. Again, I forget, 5 or 6 years coming up on YouTube. So, give or take, all right? And then that whole summer, I didn't have meat again, no chicken. You know, I fell off the wagon a bunch of times with pizza, cheese pizza. I mean, let's just say you had, like, you fell off the wagon a couple of times in the year, went and had a cheese pizza, you know. Sometimes just do that, alright, because that can really get you back on track again by doing something like that. And not necessarily, I mean, it may make you feel guilty, it may not, you know. People may give you some stick for that. People may unfollow you because of something like that, but again, that's not really supporting me as how should we put it, like a collective of people who are wanting to eat and more healthier foods. Like, it's not going to help anybody, is it really, you know, because we all like make mistakes. No jump cuts in this video. Again, if you think this is, like, it's not easy to come on here and just say stuff sometimes, but, you know, again, if you do it, people can relate to that and it can help them, can't it? All right. I spend a lot of time on my own, all right, by choice. Like, I put up that last little video just with the quote or whatever, because people, like, they just get on my nerves sometimes. Like, a simple, like, if you send someone a message on Messenger or something, you can quite clearly see that they've seen it. It can't be more easier, can it, in 2017 to keep in contact and to send replies and to ask people how they are with the internet, all right? It's just rude, I think, of people who you have helped out in the past and they can't even send a message back, all right? I know since starting this kind of lifestyle, I guess, I have lost a lot of friends. I'm not really worried about that because they're on their path. I've decided to choose, or not even say choose mine, it kind of fell on my lap. As I've mentioned many times before, by searching cycle touring on YouTube, Dan McDonald came up. That was the rabbit hole, and it kind of got to where it has since here, you know. Here I am. Again, friends come and go. You can be friends with someone for a year, and it might have been, you know, a really cool relationship, and you part your ways. You know, that's good, you know, that's life. And then you can get other friends who, perhaps they're old school friends, you know, people get married, they travel to other parts of the world and get married, they move away, they emigrate or whatever. You might keep in contact, you might not, okay, it's not good or bad, that's how it is, all right? But it's a shame, isn't it, when you've got friendships that you've had a lot in common, and 5 or 10 years or something, and for some reason perhaps they've got offended of something you've done, or you know, but you can only do so much. Like, you can't keep chasing these people. If people want to be in your life, they will, won't they, you know? No bother. Again, that's why I do a lot of stuff on my own, because it's easier. I can handle my own company. I say I'm not alone, I can just handle being alone. And you've got no one to like answer to, or to hold up a cycle ride, or, you know. That's not to say I don't enjoy cycling with other people. I just kind of roll with that and do my own thing, all right? And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that do exactly the same like me. They don't want kids, they don't want like marriage and all that sort of stuff. I'm not saying it's crap. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, you know. But I just like to do my own thing. You can't even call it selfish, but that's my choice, all right? If people are jealous of me because of what I do, then hey man, that's your choice. You've got yourself into the position you have in life, you know. Whether it's a shithole or not, or you actually thought it was good at the time, but now you can look actually at what you have actually got and have achieved and realise that it's a fucking shithole, right? Again, that's no hate towards anybody, but there are a lot of people out there that think that. That's hence like why relationships break up and people decide that they've had enough and they want out, you know? Life's crazy, isn't it, man, when you, I don't know, it's not that bad, is it? It's just, I'm just rambling now. I'm waffling, but it is what you make it, isn't it? You know, simple things, all right. Simple things. Anyway, P-Raw, keeping it vegan to the end of 2017. 2018, we'll go raw vegan. Jumped on the scales. I jumped on the scales a couple of weeks ago, and I'm a bit heavier, and I know why that is. I'm a bit heavier because I haven't been riding as much. It's not to say I haven't been enjoying myself, it's just I haven't been riding as much as I've been doing other things. Work, tinkering with the car, you know. I mean, I know what I got to do to get on it, people. Like, I don't need, like, to pay some coach. Like, you don't need coaches, really, to teach you kind of what to do. There's enough resources and enough YouTube channels to get your information, to experiment with yourself, to get something that fits with one, you know, like, just for something that works for you, all right? Something that works for you. Again, that's what I find good about it, all right, you know? And exciting and fun. That's what it should be. It should be fun. You don't want to be, like, jumping on scales. I never jumped on scales. I just jumped on them a couple of weeks ago for the fact was I was feeling like, again, I was feeling double chin, feeling a bit fat, you know? But, yeah, you don't want to go paying people online to kind of help you lose weight, or, I mean, I don't know, maybe that helps you out. But again, there's a lot of people, I think, taking the piss out of newbies online. You know, whether it's just like $10 for like a month or something. If they get like 100 people doing that, it's good money, isn't it? Like, no, not dissing any of these people, but you don't need it. It's like cycle coaching. People that hand out all this coaching just because they're so-called qualified in health and nutrition or something. What they might be offering might not necessarily, because a lot of these people say, oh, I tried high carb, I tried low carb, I tried whatever. None of it like worked for me, but I'm doing this now. I'll have my bowl of oats in the morning. You know, we'll have some fruit in the day and then keep it rice and pasta for tea or something, dinner. breakfast, lunch, dinner, not tea, all right? Sweet potato, whatever. They're all like on all their YouTube videos. This is what works for me now. Yet they offer coaching or something, you know. So are they going to be saying this is what you should be doing, and that might not necessarily work for their clients? You know, you see what I'm saying? You need to experiment yourself. You don't want to go paying someone else to tell you what you need to do, or perhaps what you need to do. Paying someone money for things that you can find about online yourself, all right? P-raw waffling. But it's true though, isn't it? You know, it's true. Watch out who you kind of let into your life. Be wise up to people that take the piss out of your time. All right? People that are not necessarily giving anything to you, but you're like helping them out all the time. Not that I mind that. I like helping people. All right? I like helping people out. Sometimes that's rewarding enough in itself, isn't it? Okay? But some people just generally take the fucking piss, all right? And again, there are those people and friends that think they're right all the time, perhaps know it all. You know, I don't know it all. I don't think I'm right all the time. I'm a humble person. I'm a down-to-earth person. People can misinterpret things that you say and think they know you as a person when really they don't have a clue. A lot of these people who you are, when you are talking to them one-on-one, a lot of people talk with the intention to reply, don't they? You know, they don't listen to a thing you're saying. They never ask you questions about your life, what you're actually doing. It's still waffle, yabble, yabble about their life and what they've been up to. You know, the sort of people, like, I've become a thinker with a lot of these people now, you know. I just look at them and think, you know, do you even, like, have a clue? Like, to meet genuine, honest, loyal people that you can vibrate with on your level, right? And I don't mean that I'm better than anyone else, but whether you're like a kid, there's young kids now that are finding this lifestyle, and you know, you can spark up a better conversation you can have with younger people than you can with some older people, you know. People that are like, say, woken up, not going along with the rest of these brainless sheep. All because you are a brainless sheep. That's not necessarily, I don't mean there's no chance for you to wake up. There is, you know, but it's what you're presented to. God, we're waffling, aren't we? On the daily, you know, what you absorb. What you absorb and who you hang around with and what you fill this noggin up here with is kind of what you become, isn't it, right? Don't think too hard, though. Do some thinking, but don't think too hard. You don't want to fill the box up with useless BS, do you? Anyway, P-Wall waffling. We haven't had a waffling video for a while, have we? Thanks for support. Give it a dislike. See you later. What? What the f